There you are, sweet baby angels, for one more episode before we wrap up the week. And here is how this episode is going to play out. You and I are going to have sex. And then not long after the sex, I'm going to sit down with you, hold your hand and tell you that you weren't really good at it. Not long after that, you're going to send me cupcakes. If none of this makes sense, well, you better rehash.
You want the trash, I got it all for you. Let's rehash the maths together. A sassy hole in this bitchy blue booth. Nobody gaslights you better.
Hello, I'm Wilko, the guy who rehashes reality, and we are 57 headshots deep into another season of MAFS AU. It is season 9 for 2022. Oh, the rankings continue, and the drama, mess, and trash is piling up. Thank you to all of the new sweet baby angels who have joined the channel. Remember, you can like and subscribe and comment below as you watch to let me know how you're feeling about everything that's happening. It has really started to kick into gear since our first dinner party and the couple's moving into their very small sky suite, which I think is deliberate. I think they want them to be in a confined small space so they do explode, and that's what we're here for. One couple which I thought would explode a lot sooner is Tamara and Brent, and we are being surprised and shook at every turn with this couple.
The most disgusting smelling breakfast, and I forced him outside to eat it. Tuna and egg together.
Breakfast of champions.
Stinky, you stay out there.
Yeah, you stay out there, Brent. I didn't mind you until tuna for breakfast. Hot tuna. If you're eating cans of tuna for breakfast, we cannot kiss, sweet baby angel. Somebody who I never want to kiss is Flex Tex. I say Flex because he's constantly flexing everything, how good he is in bed. Okay, well, that's all he's flexed so far, but I don't like it. Flex Tex stormed out, and as predicted, guys, he didn't actually leave. I called it. He's too much of a narcissist. He needs to stay. And there's probably something in their contract about not getting paid if they don't make it past the first commitment ceremony.
Don't want to be around Holly. Don't want to be in an environment where I get screamed at. That is not a person who deserves me.
Oh, well, I'd hate to see the person who does deserve you. Oh, Flex. Oh, God, you're good. I agree. Holly should not have screamed at you. She clearly hasn't got a grasp on all of her emotions, but you're acting psychotic. So it's no wonder that she tried to bottle it all up before she snapped.
Arrived at this situation because Holly has not been able to accept rejection. I was direct and honest with her, and I can't change the way I feel. I've tried, and I literally tried to be into this girl, but I am getting further away from what I want.
Okay, you had sex with her once, and you went, I tried, guys, I did that. She wasn't present, and now I'm out. Put him on the couch. This guy he's bad, and not bad in a good way. Yeah, he's bad, not bad. You know what is giving me a bad feeling? Olivia and Jackson. It's too cute, guys. There's too much love here. They've had this challenge where they've got, I don't know, all these things that they've got to match up. They're 5 pillars of love, apparently. And theirs are exactly the same. Good sex, wants children, money, occupation, and looks comes last. And if you want to know mine, guys, it's money, 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 sex, money. I just feel that it's too perfect, and anything that's too perfect is ruined on this show. Speaking of perfection, Dom and Jack were, well, kismet, it seemed, until they moved into their sky suite, and now the flame disappeared.
The intimacy's gone to shit. It has been quite a while since we have been intimate. I've tried to initiate, but nah, got nothing out of it.
The honeymoon is over, baby. It's never going to be that way again. Quote, Screaming Jets, look it up. What a bogan band for me to reference. Oh, well, I am my father's son. I was going to try and carry on the theme of perfection, but now we're to Anthony and Celine, and perfection and these two don't go together unless you're talking about a perfect storm, which is what the experts are clearly trying to have happen by making them, 1, be in a room together again. That's not good. And then 2, rank.
I'm thinking out of these two. He was such a gentleman, the way he was with Selena. Andy?
Look at that smile today.
He's just smiling with his eyes.
Exactly,
He's cute.
exactly.
He's cute. Yeah, I hope they pair you two together. I'm hoping for a bit of a wife swap number. Yes, let's do wife swap MAFS. Oh, it's a spin-off that's been waiting to happen. Sweet baby angels, my key daddy SBAI has noticed something that I'm sure you've noticed as well. What's happening with Anthony's forehead? There is clearly some sort of marking, and I want to know what caused it. I would love to get your comments below. What do you think caused the cut on Anthony's head? No boring answers like, oh, he just bumped his head on a cupboard. I don't want to hear it.
Ow. Because he's fun. I didn't really
He's
expect
fun.
There we go.
But
Jackson
I think
at the
it's mainly
end.
how they treat people, maybe how I lined it up.
Yep.
What? Clearly you haven't spent 5 seconds with Jackson. He treats Olivia the best out of any of the partners. Are you kidding?
This is hard because you're
where's she
sitting
gonna
right
place
next to
him?
me. All right, I'll just put you here.
Okay.
In the middle.
Yep, that's my lineup.
There I am in the middle. She just used that whole list as a way to just call me an asshole.
Yeah, that seems to be Celine's bag and dice at the moment. So, all for always, I don't know. Why are we only getting to see one side of these things? I want to see both. But maybe it's because we don't have time because, Anthony, you left. Oh yeah, we're back there again. This is not the last episode. It's not deja vu. We're back there again.
I cannot wipe what's happened.
For the sake of this experiment, how much longer do you think we're going to be living in separate places for?
It wasn't my choice. I'm not sitting here saying, you did this, but you did this. But you left from the honeymoon.
Let's all say it together. You left.
So are we
Never got
going back
anything
there?
Why did I
You
leave?
went back
All right,
there.
let's go open it back up. How are we moving forward if we're going to open
You
it
went
back up?
back
You wouldn't have
there.
let it go. You left.
Because...
Then you say, we need to move
Okay, well,
past
you're not
this, but then
listening.
you left.
You're
And I said
saying
like
why
that.
you're not living here.
But all you keep doing is coming
and
back.
why
So
are we living separate? What do you want me to say? Mute?
I'd love you to stay mute. That'd be really good. Put her on mute. Anthony, you've got to know that she can bring up the past if it aids her argument, but you can't because if you bring up the past, then you're just dredging up stuff that we're trying to move past. And remember, you left. I'm going to get shirts made up with you left and put them in the store online.
take my part of it and I'll say, look, I'm sorry for my part
Good
of
on
it,
ya.
which I have done. But I've never heard that from you because to you, you've never done anything. Do you think that I would just get up just out of nowhere and just leave?
I'm going to either lie and say I'm sorry because I don't mean it because I didn't do anything wrong.
Oh,
I just-
that's
Okay.
That is rich.
All right. Wow.
Yeah, wow. I am shook. Now, I understand that Anthony, you left, but Celine, there's a reason he left. Because you are punished. And the smile on her face as she knows that she has broken him again and he leaves says everything. She is joyful when she gets him to crack. Now, I can't tell if it's because this is an acting performance and she's not a very good actor and she's corpsing during the scene, or if she really is getting off just making this man's life a misery.
Honestly, I do not know why he got so angry.
Oh, I
I'm
can't
not
wait.
as sensitive as Anthony.
Oh,
Oh, I can't believe him. Thank God he doesn't live here. That's what I'd be putting up with.
what you'd be putting up? I can't with her anymore. No, I don't know if I can watch any more of this. She's making me so mad. It's like female Bruce. You honestly can't see how awful you're being.
Felt like you weren't really giving me anything back.
I genuinely had no idea that, you were trying to get a little bit naughty last night.
Like, it was blatantly obvious that I was like trying to have a go.
I didn't quite realise.
I don't think he wants to have sex with me, to be honest. Probably scared you because I said I was on my period. You were just like, oh. You wouldn't know what to do.
Oh, this is not where I thought we would be, guys. Guys, Jack doesn't get it because Dom is on her period and Jack didn't understand what that was. Maybe he wasn't paying attention during PDHPE at school, but yes, I'm a little bit afraid. What is this period you speak of? How regular is this? Right, okay.
Like, how hard do I have to work? Have him come on to me?
I would like to have sex with you. Is it that hard? I feel like the biggest slut in the world.
How hard is it to get a root?
It is married at first sight, and generally in marriages, like once you're married, the sex goes downhill. So, and Dom, you're not a slut. It's one guy. You should never feel bad to be a slut. Be a slut. Maybe not now that you're married, but live your hoary life. Good for anyone who's living that life. Here's where I think Jack has lost the plot. He has decided to invite a couple of the boys over to get some advice. And I love when men are talking about their feelings with their mates and they're trying to work through how they've gotten to where they are. Jackson, I understand as a selection. Al, I do not.
I've never slept with someone on their period before.
So she wanted to have sex on her period.
Which is fine.
Tried.
Well, no. I stopped trying because I wanted to take a step back. I was like, okay, she's on a period, I'll give her a space.
Yeah, of course, they get moody and shit.
Oh, that's so funny. It's really misguided, but it's so funny. Oh, sweet baby angel Al. I'll never get over that. Oh, God. He's just saying this stuff on television. It's just... We're so lucky to be a part of this.
But I tell you what you reckon to do. You gotta get some liquid courage. Seriously.
You
Like,
get pissed with us and then...
no, seriously.
Like, sit down and say, look, say exactly where you're feeling. Say, look, I can't read all your signals all the time. And that's where she's going to hopefully be like, OK, well, this is what I need. And when she starts telling you that's what you need, that's when you got to listen and try and figure out how to work from that.
Okay, well, that's smart, Jackson. This is why you are my sweet baby angel. Although I do love Al's approach, which is let's just get shit-faced and then you rock up and you go, you want Supposedly he's never had a girlfriend, guys, so we need to give him a break. Or has he had a girlfriend? And will we cover that more in the live Thursday show, 6:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Savings Time? Yes, we will. Retrashed. I'll see you there.
But emotionally, we haven't gotten deep enough yet.
Physically definitely gotten deep enough, but emotionally not so much. Not really digging down on Ella and Mitch. They seem like whatever the producers are trying, not much is coming out storyline-wise.
I'm Googling some questions because I don't know what to ask her.
It's got to use your brain. And so Mitch and Ella have, as part of Confessions Week, a task to ask questions to each other. And you would think that you would have some questions that you would want to ask someone that you're going to spend the rest of your life with, but not Mitch.
What makes you angry? Come on, let me in.
People littering.
People littering?
That really,
I did not expect you to say
that really makes me angry.
Okay, and I get it. That's why we have Clean Up Australia Day. It's a very important day. Is there something else that maybe is above littering?
Where's the craziest place that you've ever had sex?
Oh, bad question.
How'd you lubricate? Bit of salty lubrication up there. That'd be no good, wouldn't it?
What a follow-up question. How'd you lubricate? I want to know where the craziest place you had sex is, but now I'm like, in the ocean? What? Sandy and salty? I don't know if I could do it, Dal. Now, I think some of this was a beat-up because a couple of the questions aren't too bad. Yes, they could be a lot better, but let's go through the actual questions because I've got a screenshot. Let's have a look. Do you think money can buy happiness? All right, that's a bit of a lame question, but might be good to know the answer to. What's the most spontaneous thing you have ever done? Okay, I would like to know that with Ella. It wasn't broadcast because we can't broadcast it. Do you think long-distance relationships work? Why or why not? That's a good question when it comes to MAFS. Where's the craziest place you've had sex? And what's the most embarrassing thing that has ever happened to you? I would like to know 2 of those 5 questions. I would like to know the answers to. The rest of them, yeah, they're definitely from Google. Crossing back to Dom and Jack, and by the looks of it, that is one satisfied woman.
As soon as I woke up, first thing on my mind was, did that go the way that it did? I still can't seem to understand what happened, and it's because he left again. He walked out and he left again. He knows that was wrong, and I don't know why. You can't just fight it out in a relationship.
Oh, okay, it makes sense. She wants a fight for everything. Oh, how exhausting. And let's say it together, guys. You left. Of course she wants to fight. That makes so much sense. I don't know who it is, the experts or the producers, but they're trying one last confession box task, I assume. I don't think there's going to be any more after this. They're getting them both to watch their audition tapes or their interview tapes, whatever.
So my name is Anthony. I am 37 years old and I work in sales. So as far as dating goes, everybody's been really nice. Nice isn't the fork in the power socket, you know? That's
Oh, she's on her phone.
I just don't want to settle for the
no,
wrong
is this a
person
beat up?
again. My perfect partner is somebody who's caring,
No.
understanding.
kissing, holding hands, dancing in the middle of the street. 100% old school romantic.
No.
Dad?
Is that it? Things that Andrew said to Holly after sex. That's a beat up. Obviously, the sound effects with the messages and the typing, that's not how loud it is on a phone. Nobody has that. But also so many cutaways. Was she really on her phone the whole time? I think that's a bit of a beat up. But see, at this stage, from what you've shown us, Celine, I can almost believe that you would sit there on your phone while he's pouring out his heart and his audition tape. My heart will go on, Celine.
The fact is, you leave every situation.
back on
you
this.
did at honeymoon.
I feel like I've expressed a few times what bothered me, and I don't feel like sitting there and arguing it out with you. After I showed some vulnerability one night, the next day you were saying, are you going to have another boo-hoo? So I got up and I removed myself from the situation.
This is the problem, right? You leave the situation. It's not being a gentleman.
Oh, I am, but not for you anymore, trust me. Is it okay for me to leave now?
It's not us.
Oh, don't be
Oh my God. He just walks away and that's it. He said what he had to say and yeah, we'll see him at the commitment ceremony.
Oh, no, he left. But this time he got permission. So, Lynn, wake up to yourself, honey. This is ridiculous. Only reason that you guys are in this situation is because of Anthony. You have not done a thing. In your mind, you are a precious, sweet baby angel. And I'm here to remind you, you are not. I cannot wait for your couch time. Let's get to the commitment ceremony. And both of you write leave. Or one of you write stay. And we keep watching this. You left. Oh, you left. Oh, what is this? I see photos being laid out on a table, which can only mean one thing. We're ranking people again. Oh, not really? Cody.
Yeah, she's cool. I think she'd be a lot of fun. She's like classic Westie girl. I'm a Beaches kid. Yeah, Sam probably like, if I did bump into any of them out, she'd probably be the girl I would sort of magnetize towards. It just seems like really laid back, and I guess that's... Yeah, she's a gorgeous girl.
Oh my God. Yeah, you couldn't work out with Dom. You know, she's cool, but she's classic Westie kid. I'm a Northern Beaches guy. You know, just could never work. Shut up. What is it with people from the Northern Beaches always carrying like wits? And this is the lineup. Oh, poor Holly at the bottom again. Oh, Holly really can't cop a win, can she? Ella always seems to be trending quite high, and I would love to know where Selena is going to place Cody.
I'm sorry. I'm just basing it off of my interactions with them and how they made me feel. Moment of truth.
Oh, that's sweet.
The sensible thing to do out of this experiment would just be put you number one.
Oh, you're a psycho.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, none of us are shocked by that. Cody, oh shit. You are also not coming off well. What are you thinking? You know that you keep hurting her feelings. You know that a part of this is to like, who cares? Who cares if you're lying a little bit just to save her feelings and to make her feel a little bit better about herself? We've had people lie about really bad shit, like having secret girlfriends on the outside and fiancés at the same time. Weird. Little white lie. Little white lie. It's fine. And she's so close to the top. Just move her up just a little bit. While writing his manifesto, the Flex Tex is having a bit of a cry because it's his daughter's birthday. And even after everything that he has put her through, Holly still decides to send him a peace offering of cupcakes. Holly, give up. When someone treats you like garbage, you don't make them treats.
And let you know I'm here for you and you're in my thoughts today. Holly. Yeah, it's very thoughtful. I'm gonna need a little bit more time to think about us as a couple to figure out what I'm willing to do moving forward.
Yeah, I reckon you're willing to do jack shit. All right, here is the big question, the one that we were left as a tease last episode, and I thought it was an absolute beat up, and I think maybe you guys were right and I was wrong. Maybe it's real.
Is the lack of interest, attraction, and affection due to my nationality and look?
Okay. It's, I think it did honestly have something did play at it initially. I'm not racist by any means, but it's not something I'm familiar with. Like, yeah, short answer is it probably did.
It's just like, I'm speechless.
It's not something that bothers me or I've always sort of been open to the idea. It's just not something I've never normally gone for. Personal preference, but...
I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. You have just sat there and essentially said, because of your heritage and look, maybe that's why I don't feel a spark. You dumb. You dump. Why? Why would it matter? Why? And later on, Cody does come out and say that he feels bad for what he said and he regrets how it came across, but come on, mate, what are you doing? This is ridiculous. All right, before we go, oh, that's a whole week done. But don't worry, we've got the live show tomorrow, 6:30 Australian Eastern Daylight Savings Time. Before we go, we're going to see the teaser for what's coming up on Sunday's episode.
I had to go there.
Cody, what did you say?
It became a trash fest.
Well, that's
it
about
was
Celine.
condescending.
I'm going to call you out on that every single time.
Well, that's about Flex.
Andrew,
Yeah.
I'm sitting here scratching my head. This doesn't make sense.
None of it makes sense, and I love it. Sweet baby angels, thank you so much for joining me this week. I hope you will join me for the live show tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Savings Time. That is Thursday evenings. We have a chat. We do it live, and I find some more goss. Just some more goss. Just some little tidbits for us. If you made it this far, as always, I do ask something of you. Make sure you comment and feed the algorithm, and I would love you to pop down a cupcake. All right, Cupcake, put a cupcake in the comments below, and sweet baby angels, I will see you tomorrow live. Bye for now.